And actually, it has been 125 days since I was part of a similar press conference with Pastor Matt, asking Governor Bill Lee to put a statewide mask mandate in place. However, he's abdicated his role of leadership with this fend for yourself strategy. In the Gospel of John, Jesus asks Peter, "Do you love me?" When Peter responds that he does, Jesus then instructs him to tend and feed his sheep. Jesus tells us that as Christians, the way that we demonstrate our love for God is by taking care of one another. Christians are taught by Jesus to love our neighbors and care for one another's health and well-being. To the members of the Tennessee Legislature, it is not too late. We have endured 10 months of difficulty, of confusion and fear and death. More than 8,000 deaths in our state, over 1,000 of those in Shelby County, where I live and serve. And in June, 55 members of the state legislature signed onto a resolution stating that the media was sensationalizing COVID-19 for political reasons, adding to the confusion and misinformation and skepticism that has made this pandemic all the more dangerous. Over 8,000 of our neighbors are gone. But it is not too late to do the right thing. While we are all experiencing pandemic fatigue and enormous distractions in other national events, you, our elected leaders in the state of Tennessee, have a duty to lead, a duty to step up and take better care of your constituents. My county has a mask mandate for public spaces, but nearly all of the surrounding counties do not, contributing to Shelby County's highest death rate in the state. In November, Vanderbilt Medical Center released findings from a study that showed that the rate of death from COVID-19 in counties with no mask mandate is double that of the rate of death for counties that have a mandate. So what are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? Model the way. Require masks of one another in the Capitol as a sign of respect and care. Require them of your constituents so that we can get through this pandemic and begin our economic and social recovery. I have 3 little girls, age 1, 2, and 3, and we spent the holidays this year without any visits from their grandparents because of the pandemic. And we rejoice that 3 out of 4 of their grandparents have now received their first dose of vaccine. My husband is a physician and is now fully vaccinated as of this past weekend. There is reason to be hopeful, but this is not over. In fact, our infection numbers show that we are in the eye of the storm. And so, leaders, I implore you to model the teachings of Jesus and lead decisively through passing policies that protect us, your constituents, from this deadly disease. Follow the guidance of the White House Coronavirus Task Force. Reject the resolution that you adopted in June, saying that this pandemic is a media-fed exaggeration. Share scientific facts, support vaccination, and help us keep our businesses open and our neighbors safe and alive. 8,148 Tennesseans dead as of this morning from a preventable disease. We can do better. God expects us to do better. So lead us there.